Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jenny. Thank you for joining me today. I'm so sorry about the background noise. I felt like I really needed to shoot my video today, so I did my video from work. And I'm in a very busy place. I'm at the mall that is so busy. But anyway, we're going to shoot this video because I felt like I had to do it today. So this morning I woke up thinking about seasons in our lives. What are the seasons that we could be going through right now? And I felt like I had something to share, something that would inspire you today. It's about seasons. You could be going through a season in your life that is so hard, and you're wondering, like, God, why am I going through this season? This season has overstayed. This season is not getting done. But I just want to encourage you that, you know what, the season in your life is purposeful. God sees that season, God knows it, and He knows how He's going to get you out of it. So you just need to trust Him, okay? The Bible tells us to trust and believe, trust and believe that every season is purposeful. I want to give you examples in the Bible. Look at Joseph. Look at how he was mistreated by his siblings. He was sold into slavery at a very young age. Later on, he was accused by Potiphar's wife that he tried to sleep with her, but yet he didn't. He was actually a good person. Like, he was obedient. He could not disrespect his leaders. But you see how that caused him to enter into prison, and he went through a season of, like, he felt like everything wasn't going right for him. But you know what? God used that season in his life to turn everything around. He used this season to make sure that he can use it as a point of reflection, or as a point of, because you later on see the mighty things that Joseph did. He started interpreting dreams for the kings. I mean, God used him, and that is because of the season that he was in. But before that season, he went through a season of betrayal by his own brothers, his own siblings, and then you can read the whole story in Genesis 37. And then when you also look at the story of David, David was a man after God's own heart. But initially, before David was called, David was, he was not even regarded in his own family, like he was the youngest of the brothers. So when Jesus decided to appoint a king for Israel, he sent Samuel to go to Jesse's home, to be able to appoint a king. And guess what? Jesse did not even bring David among the children. David was busy taking care of the flock, the sheep, wherever he was. And when Jesse called all his sons, so Samuel was told by God that, you know what, I will be the one to appoint. I will appoint a person that is rightful for the throne, the person that I know truly that deserves it. And people Jesse thought, well, my sons are well able, they're handsome, they look good. Like in reality, we always look at the physical appearance. We never look at the heart. But the thing is, God looks at the heart. God looks at our hearts. He does not look at what you possess, what qualifications you have. When He has called you, He has called you. Okay? And so you later on see how David was called at a very young age. But even in that time he was called at a very young age, he did not even understand what kingship meant. He still was, he used to take care of his father's sheep. Even later on he started working for Saul. Saul was terrible. Saul hated David. He beefed David. He wanted to kill David so many times, multiple times, you see it. But David could not give in to that. He could not give in to his human nature to react back. Even when he got an opportunity of killing Saul, he said, I will not touch the anointed one of God. Guess what? Saul was not anointed at the time. Saul was evil. He was cruel. He used to persecute Christians. He used to, kill people. Everyone that believed for the gospel, he used to kill them. But David did not react because of that. He was still obedient. He said, this is God's son. This is God's person. I cannot stand in the middle. But then later on you see the benefits of why David did not even react, because we see later on Saul becoming Paul. This was amazing. Recently, I watched a movie of the Apostle Paul, and it was amazing. It reminded me what Jesus purchased for us, which is love. And you see Paul, turning his life around. He was going to kill, to persecute as usual, what he was doing to the Christians, and God showed up to him. He asked him, "So, why do you keep on persecuting me? Why do you keep on killing Christians that believe in me?" And that's when he became blind, and later on God brought back his sight. But you see, it was purposeful. When Saul became Paul, he was a man after God's heart. He moved places. He wrote the books of the New Testament. Most of the books of the New Testament are written by Paul. Look at Ephesians, Philippians. All these letters that Paul was writing to the people to encourage them was because God called him. But initially, he was doing contrary of what God wanted. And that's why I want to encourage you in this season, that you hang in there. Your season is not wasteful. God sees. He knows the pain you're going through. He knows the trials that you're facing. And he knows when to use that pain for a victorious, he's going to use it for victory. So he's going to use your story as a testimony. Your test is a testimony. Your test is, he's taking you through a season. He's testing you on how he can use and turn around your situation for his good. But if you don't know that, you will still be, you'll be disappointed. You feel like God has, forbidden me, like he has forgotten me. I'm praying my prayers are not being answered. The thing is, you already did. So you just have to trust him. You just have to believe. Let me give you an example of someone that I'm so fond of. He's an actor. He's a producer. Tyler Perry. When you listen to Tyler Perry's story, it's so heartbreaking, because he went through a lot of hostility. He grew up in a very violent home. His father was very violent. He used to beat his mom, he used to beat Tyra. So he grew up bitter, bitter of his dad, because he was not really taken care of like a son. But because he used his bitterness for the good, he started writing scripts. He started, thinking of how he can use this story to inspire people. And he did it. And when you listen to him, how he borrowed $300 to be able to start up a show, but people didn't show up for years. For 12 years, Tyler was hidden. People never showed up for his shows. He would organize and nothing happens. But you know what? When the time came for Tyra, God revealed him to the world. And guess what? Now he's known as the greatest and one of the biggest producers in the United States in the film industry. Recently, last year when he was, opening his studio, so big and magnificent, so beautiful. But his story is so humbling. And he says that God hides us for a reason and for a purpose. And in that season, you will not be seen. People will overlook you. You'll be in a meeting and your views are not even heard. Promotions come and they bypass you because they feel like you don't deserve them. God is hiding you. God is keeping you for your purpose. He's armoring you. He's giving you the armor for your victory, because what you need it. You need the training. He's building your character. He's building your attributes for him. And during that season, I want you to depend on him. Seek him more than ever before. Seek God more than ever before. Desire for him, and cultivate your relationship with him, and in that process he's going to lift you up. He's going to raise you beyond words. And I have seen that personally. I've been through seasons in my life ever since I was young. I've suffered losses that are very dear to me. People very, very close to me have passed on. But guess what? God used that situation for me. And maybe I wouldn't be where I am today. Maybe I wouldn't have become the person that I am today. But because of that, God used my pain for the good. And even there's so many things that I'm believing God for, He's going to use my story for the good. So I want to encourage you. Hang in there. If you've been going through trials and temptations, and you've been going through a season of waiting like, God, when are you showing up? He is already there. He is with you. He is looking out down on you. He is answering you. But the thing is, the time hasn't come. The time hasn't come for you to be revealed. So hang in there. Stay in the season. Enjoy the process. Do not give up, okay? Stay strong, stay motivated, stay encouraged, and know that God sees you. He sees. He's not blind. He knows whatever that you're going through. So I hope that the message was able to encourage you. I hope you've been able to compete with this noise. I've been trying to raise my voice, but I want to encourage you that, you know what? God got you. You gotta hang in there, you gotta trust him, you gotta believe in him, and you gotta know that he is God Almighty. God Almighty. He's so powerful, he's sovereign, he's God, and nothing will ever change that. So I hope you're inspired, and if you stay till the very end, I hope you like my kind of videos. And if you do, please consider subscribing to our channel. Click on the notification bell so that you do not miss any time I upload a new video. Until next time, my friends, I want to wish you a good day and a good week. Stay blessed and stay safe. Bye.